Imagine hiking with your closest friends into the snowy wilderness, laughter echoing through the cold air. But by morning, all 9 of you are gone, victims of a force that leaves no clear explanation. Was it the weather, a sudden madness, or something not quite human? This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass incident, one of the world's most terrifying unsolved mysteries. In February 1959, 9 experienced student hikers, led by the capable Igor Dyatlov, set out on an ambitious trek in Russia's Ural Mountains. They were young, skilled, and full of life, but their journey would end in absolute horror. When they failed to return, search parties were sent out. What they discovered was a scene of pure chaos. The hikers' tent was found abandoned, bizarrely slashed open from the inside. All their warm clothes, shoes, and supplies were left behind, as if they had fled in a blind panic. Barefoot tracks led down the snowy slope into the freezing darkness, in temperatures well below zero. Why would anyone run from their only shelter, half-dressed, into a deadly blizzard? The discoveries only got grimmer. The first 2 bodies were found near the remains of a small fire under a large pine tree. They were shoeless and dressed only in their underwear. 3 more were found scattered between the tree line and the camp, seemingly frozen mid-crawl as they desperately tried to make it back to the tent. But the final 4, discovered months later when the snow melted, painted the most disturbing picture. One had a fractured skull. Another suffered from chest injuries so severe they were compared to the force of a car crash. Yet there were no external wounds. And most unnervingly, one of the women was found missing her tongue, eyes, and parts of her face. To top it all off, traces of radiation were detected on some of their clothing. What could possibly cause such a bizarre and horrifying scene? The official investigation concluded that the hikers died from a compelling natural force. A conveniently vague explanation that answered nothing. This mystery ignited a firestorm of theories. Some suggested an avalanche, but investigators and the campsite's condition contradicted this. Others point to secret military weapons testing, or even an encounter with something otherworldly. Local Mansi folklore warns of spirits on the mountain, calling the area "Don't Go There." Perhaps the most chilling piece of evidence came from the hiker's own camera. The final photo on the roll, once developed, revealed a strange, blurry, glowing shape in the distance. Was this a trick of the light, or was it the last thing they saw before terror consumed them? Decades later, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains an enigma. Every theory explains a piece of the puzzle, but none can account for everything. It's a haunting reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we can't explain. What do you think really happened on that mountain? Share your theory in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy unraveling history's darkest mysteries, be sure to like and subscribe for more.